Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay, here to talk about some news that happened over this weekend regarding Star Wars. And one of its cast members, Moses Ingram, as you know, plays Inquisitor Reva in the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series out on Disney Plus right now. So Moses was attacked online by, a bunch of racist tweets, racist posts, racist messages on her Instagram, which she shared in a video. And, we had Star Wars, their Twitter account, went out and said, "We are proud to welcome Moses Ingram to the Star Wars family and excited for Reva's story to unfold. If anyone intends to make her feel in any way unwelcome, we have only one thing to say: we resist." And they followed up that tweet with saying, "There are more than 20 million sentient species in the Star Wars galaxy. Don't choose to be a racist." So yeah, I find it disturbing that, she's getting these comments, but, I'm not surprised considering how, black characters in Star Wars have been, objected to this in recent years. And yeah, first off, I want to say for those fans out there that think that, hey, just because you don't like Moses Ingram's character, or you think she's a terrible actress, or just how she is in the show, based on character, they're not addressing you. They're not calling you racist. I want to state that they are not saying that any of you guys are racist. It's for the people who have been sending her these hateful messages, calling her skin color. There was even a YouTube video by one account. I can't think of the YouTuber's name, but they even posted a video, and you see in the thumbnail, they're over here talking about the darkies taking over and shit, and that's offensive, So it's just crazy to see their reaction towards her character. I don't think it deserves or it merits that kind of reaction amongst fans. You could say, yeah, okay, she's character-wise, she's not the best, but overall, I enjoyed her character. I think, especially after this third episode, I think her character is a lot better. I just think, we kind of jumped the gun. We should have waited, you should wait until the series ends before you judge whether you like a character or not. But yeah, it's honestly terrible trying to see how it's all played out, and I feel bad for Moses Ingram. I enjoy your character. I think you're a great actress in the series. So yeah, got anything to say?
No, you made some great points. I said a lot of what I was going to say. To add on, man, this is one of the best fan bases in the world. Star Wars has one of the best fan bases. Such a connective topic, and people all the world love it. But also in the same case, it's one of the most toxic fan bases. Not even just from racial. You look at what they did to the little boy playing Anakin, Hayden Christensen, was going after how much they hated him, and he left. Jar Jar Binks, I can't think of his name right now. The actor that played Jar Jar Binks, what happened with him, and how he was suicidal at one point and stuff. It just, guys, we're all passionate about Star Wars. We all love Star Wars. We all love a lot of this pop culture stuff. But there's got to be a limit. If you don't like I said, if you don't like the character because you just don't like the character's role, you don't like how they're portrayed, you don't like the character, just the character in general, that's fine. But I think when you bring someone's skin color into it, then I think your opinion is invalidated. And like he already said, this wasn't a Star Wars. Say this message wasn't an attack on people that just don't like the character. That's fine. Nobody's saying you have to like the character. That's your opinion. But the racism part is the problem. I think that people that thought Star Wars was wrong for putting that tweet out, I think that's part of the problem right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's okay. It's okay. And it's the thing. It's Star Wars. It's built off different species, like they said, different galaxies, different everything. So there's no such thing as racism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So for people to attack this woman who's done nothing wrong, who's shown love, who's at Star Wars Celebration, it seems to be really wants to be here and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. To see how she's being done is wrong. The hatred's unnecessary. It's disgusting. And yeah, man, it's a sad day. It's one of those days you're like, man, I hate being a Star Wars fan because you see stuff like this, but
because I love Star Wars the fandom of Star Wars, but then at the same time,
you just had a celebration.
Yeah, you get those toxic moments, and it's kind of just brings it down a little. And I also say this because I compare, let's say, Star Wars, their tweet versus Rick Riordan's tweet. Now, Rick Riordan is the author of the Lightning Thief books. He's, signed on to produce. He's producing the Disney Plus series. And when that casting was announced, that Annabeth was being portrayed by a black woman. And his tweet basically was like, hey, if you don't like the casting, then like you're a racist. That's kind of the summarization of what he said. Now that is different than what Star Wars is saying, because I feel like Rick, and he was kind of wrong for that, because there are people who generally like their characters being like how they're portrayed in the books, how they're described in the books. So just because they disagree with the casting choice didn't mean that they were racist. So I thought that was kind of wrong of Rick to call out those people and how he stated that. But this, they're clearly attacking, they're clearly identifying the people who have been making, because they said that, for the people who have made Moses feel unwelcome. And that is very unwelcoming, what she has been getting recently. Those tweets, those messages directed at her. And it's unfair. It's disgusting behavior by those people who are supposed fans. And I'm glad that a lot of people from Star Wars, we even had some people from Star Trek comment. Ewan McGregor, the star Obi-Wan Kenobi, came out and made his video, and I loved what he said. Those people who tweet that or say those things aren't my Star Wars fans, or aren't Star Wars fans to me. And I agree, man.
George Lucas made this for everybody, man. Like it wasn't made for one race or anything like that. It's made for everybody to enjoy. You know what I mean? I look at George Lucas. He made a black woman now.
Yeah.
Like, what I mean? Like, it ain't about color. It's supposed to be about just this universe where you have aliens and all kind of species and stuff like that. And none of that race stuff matters in this. Sure, it's politics in Star Wars, but no, it's not about race. You know what? It's crazy because I look at sure, people are gonna say, oh, well, I love Mace Windu and Lando. Yeah. That's like saying I got the black friend. You know what I mean? I got a black friend. I'm not racist. Yeah, sure, Lando was cool, but Lando also was a role character. Let's be honest, he wasn't the main guy. He wasn't Han Solo and stuff like that. This is the first time you get a character that's probably put in a position where she's the main antagonist at this point, next to Vader. I think that makes people feel uncomfortable or people upset, but it's a new character. It's not like they took a character that you already know and love and changed it. They just gave you a new character. I look at Lando or Mace Windu. Those are cool characters, but they're all both side characters. You know what I mean? So it just seems like it's like the people that are saying these mean comments are cool with the black character, as long as they put in a certain category in place.
Yeah. Just remember the initial reaction when they showed the Star Wars trailer and they had Finn, the posters when they had Finn holding the lightsaber, and I was disappointed by how Finn's character was done throughout the movies. And I hope that Disney didn't do that because they listened to the fans and were like, hey,
Disney was fucking up too. I don't like Disney was fucking up because Disney was going over to China and making the black character smaller.
Yeah.
Or they were making Black Panther have the mask on. It was like they were doing that fucked up shit too.
So it's not just the fans; it starts from the top as well. As far as
I think Disney putting this tweet out kind of show that they're kind of trying to change their ways too and change their narrative, how they do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, guys, It's Star Wars for everybody. Let's not be toxic, bro. We just got Hayden Christensen back, and people were like, "Oh, I'm so glad he's back," and stuff like that. Y'all, we ran him off. Well, not us, but y'all people that hated Hayden Christensen and gave him all that shit ran him off.
Yeah,
he didn't want to be a part of the fandom. He didn't want to be a part of none of this shit. He wanted to be done with Star Wars and get away from it as far as possible. So we gotta be better how we treat these actors, man. 'Cause we love these characters. We gotta be better how we treat these people. 'Cause they do give us these dope characters we love. Mm-hmm. And look at Hayden Christensen now. People love Anakin Skywalker. Oh man, I miss him. Look, you know what I mean? It's a sad situation, man. Yeah. You don't want to see people leaving Star Wars because I got ran out or stuff like that. I wish it could be more. I get that this is what Star Wars is, but it shouldn't be like this, and we shouldn't accept it like this.
For sure.
So definitely, like we said before, we'll say it again. We're not saying you can't like Reva. We're saying if you don't like Reva because of the color of her skin, that's the problem.
Yes. Then the problem is you.
Yeah, if you have a problem with her skin tone, that's why you hate the character, then you need to look at yourself.
Yeah.
You might be part of the problem.
Because personally,
you are the problem.
Yeah, because personally, after the first 2 episodes, I was like,
she hasn't been that bad.
Yeah, but
I don't think she's been bad at all. But she's not been like where you're like, oh, I can't stand. She's annoying.
Yeah, she's never been that.
Yeah, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't see why people hate it so much. But if you do, that's your opinion. Just as long as it ain't racial based, then that's your opinion. You can have that opinion. All we say is, bro, let's just be better as fans. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And if you guys are seeing, if people are putting out content like he's talking about, somebody's putting out content like that, don't support that shit. I'm saying you gotta support us if you don't want to support us, but like, don't support that shit. Like, don't support that toxic ass fan base. Like, let's be bigger than that. We're Star Wars fans. We all grew up on Star Wars. We love Star Wars since we were kids. It's never been about race, and it shouldn't be about race. It's a fictional world. It's Star Wars. It's not meant to be about race.
You damn.
So everyone should be enjoying the times, man. Let the good times go and let's roll. And if you see people put out hateful content, don't like it, don't watch it, don't support that shit. That's how we get rid of the toxic fan base. You want to get rid of toxic fan base? Don't support what they're talking about. Don't be supporting us. Don't be liking the tweets or liking the Instagram posts. Don't be doing that shit. That's all I gotta say. I still love the Star Wars fans. We gotta be better, guys.
I gotta call this person out. Oh yeah. For the person that put the video that said Obi-Wan series is going to be awful because it's hiding behind diversity again, and then her thumbnail was diversity hire human shield, Operation Get Behind the Darkies is real. That was made by Mecha Random 42. So, which terrible. Go delete your fucking video. Change the thumbnail. That's awful. That you shouldn't. That's
you over adding people. You gotta put people.
Yeah, bro. Fuck them, bro. That like what the fuck.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put some shit like that out there.
I feel that.
And how does YouTube even allow that fucking algorithm to get past them? That's what.
Well, I'm saying it's up to us as Star Wars fans to say this shit ain't cool. We ain't rocking with this. Then that shit goes away. That's how we gotta do like that. You gotta say, hey, I'm not rocking with that shit, and that's how you get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't watch it. Don't support it. It's one thing to have a different opinion. I'm not gonna say, oh, somebody has a video that says I hate Reva. I'm not gonna watch the video. I'll check out your video and see what they're talking about. I want to see your opinion. I can learn. I might get some insight on what you're talking about. I can say, oh, I agree with that. I disagree with that. Okay, I see.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's different than you coming out and saying, oh, they're hiding behind the blackies or the darkies, something like that. That's racism. That's a whole different thing, and that has no place in society in this world. So definitely not in Star Wars. So let's get that shit together.
Facts. Do better. For those of you out there that agree to this shit or have been saying this shit, do better. But for all you Star Wars fans that, you know, take in these characters, still appreciate the characters, or at least, I wouldn't say, even if you don't like the characters, you still respect the actors enough. Love you guys. You guys are great. You guys are amazing. I hope a bunch of you guys are some of our subscribers based. Love it. Love you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know your thoughts down below on the matter, you know, of the whole situation that came up with Moses Ingram. Let us know.
I have one more thing to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
For people to think like, oh, they're black, they're probably green because they're black. I've been on the front lines of stuff that I don't agree with, that maybe pro-black or something like that. I'm on the front. Like, there's a video of me and Jay talking about tokenization with Little Mermaid and with this the Lightning Thief book. I'm all for equality. I'm all for being. I keep it real. I'm not just biased to anything. I'm gonna keep it real. But I call it like I see it, and this is a problem.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. Because I know there's gonna be some people probably think like, oh, you're just black. You're black, so that's probably why you. Nah, I keep it real on both sides. I keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Well, I appreciate that, Jay. Yeah, I mean, this is terrible news. I'm sorry for Moses Ingram for this happening to you. It shouldn't.
There's a lot of fans that love you, though.
Yeah, there are a bunch
of. That's the thing about Star Wars. There's over millions of fans that love this shit. So there's fans out there that love you for sure.
Before you blame Moses Ingram and her character and like the actress, y'all need to blame the writers first. Because if you have any problem with some of these characters and how they're written or how they act in Star Wars, it is mostly the writing that gets them that way. Hayden Christensen, I blame mostly the writing for a lot of these characters, how they're poorly written. John Boyega's character, poorly written. So, you know, I just think deflecting the blame entirely on her is a terrible mistake by you guys, and you guys need to do better. Yeah, let us know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this video, this little discussion, not discussion, but public address, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm DeAndre.
I'm Devonta.
And this is Dre and Jay. May the Force be with you guys.
Show love. Be loved. May the Force be with you, like DeAndre said.
Yeah.